Hola mi gente and welcome to Bochinche and Books. My name is Eunice. I am the mom in this semi-trio. Felicia's not feeling well, so me and Nadia had to get ahead and come up with an episode, so we decided to let her rest and do it. So, anyways, I'm the mom in this trio. I'm the one with the most opinions and the one who has to have the last word. And so, lonely with me today is...
I am Nadia, I am the daughter, and I am your nerdy, sassy Boricua Bessie, and let's get ready to talk about this book. I got a lot to say.
Yes. So this week we read Winter Garden by Kristin Hannah. It was a very different book. I actually kind of liked it. No lie. I liked it. I didn't love it. It isn't like The Nightingale, but it is good. It's just different.
I loved it. I really did loved it. I loved the sorry guys, I've been battling this sinus thing for like weeks. I loved the mother-daughter aspect and relationship, the complicated relationship that they had. I loved how the mom, Anya, she was so closed off, and I think she felt like she didn't do them any harm, but as the story goes on, she realizes how she treated her daughters really impacted how they were in their...
It was a very complicated relationship.
How they were in their own love lives and their adult life and stuff. So I truly did love this book.
But you only gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.5.
Okay. Not a 5.
Not a 5.
Why?
Nightingale was just a little more. I will say I liked this book more than I liked The Women.
Yeah, I did too. I like this one more than The Women from Kristin Hannah. Sorry, I didn't really like.
Although The Women did make me cry. But
it did not make me cry. But neither did Nightingale. But
wired
neither did
different.
this book didn't either. Let's be honest.
You're just wired differently.
I know. I wish I could be different, but it isn't gonna happen.
I did like this one more than The Women. And The Women I did cry. And not that I didn't cry at this, I had some tears.
You wanna give them a synopsis of it?
It is about... Oh no, you can give them the synopsis.
In a nutshell, it's about a mom who has 2 daughters, and in their dad is dying, and in his dying wish was for them. Are you okay?
I told you, I've been weeks.
Okay. And in his dying wish, he asks his daughters to listen to this fairy tale that the mom, tells them, or used to tell them, and then never finished this fairy tale. And so he asked that they finish it entirely. And so he passes, and the mom kind of has a hard time telling them this fairy tale or story or whatever you want to call it. And ends up that she changes characters for it to be a fairy tale, but the story is about her life story. And so in a nutshell, it's her life story of Russia during World War II, and her basic past life of before she met their father, and all the struggles all the loss that she had to go through. I mean, war in itself is bad, so the loss that everybody had to go through, especially her and her family, and all the stuff that they went through. So that's in a nutshell what it is. So the 2 girls struggle with their own conflict of relationships, and they struggle with love, their children, their future, their identity, just because the way their mom kind of raised them, and their dad was the one who took care of them more. It's it's the dynamics of it. I mean, it makes sense. It like I said, it was just complicated, but it was a good story. It was a very good story. Yes.
Very good story.
And a lot of people like on TikTok said that it was like the beginning was slow, but the end made up for it. I didn't find it slow, but I also read my books at 2.0 speed. So, I mean, I was fine with it. Someone else in the
book club said that.
Yeah.
She found it a little slow.
Yeah, they said it was a little slow, and then...
Actually, a couple people.
They did say it was slow?
Yeah.
But once they got into it, it picked up. I didn't find it slow.
I didn't find it slow either.
No. But, I don't know if the ending made up for it, but
I think
because
the ending tied it all together nicely.
yes, but I didn't find it like. I mean, it wasn't slow that I couldn't like keep up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I really liked everything about the book. It was a really good book. It was a solid 4.5.
Okay, I don't know if I gave it 4. What did I give it?
I think a 4.
Okay, I gave it. I'm gonna change that. I think I said 4 yesterday. I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
Jeez.
Why? It kept me entertained. I think it was decent enough that I was like, okay, this is what I won't give it a. You know I'm so stingy with my 5s.
I know. It was good. It was a really good one.
So some of the questions that we have from yesterday, you want to read some?
Sure. I'm sorry you're hearing me cough. Do you think
Speak up.
Anya's emotional walls were justified, or did they cause more harm than good?
I think both. I think they were justified, but they did cause harm.
Exactly, because it impacted her daughters as they became adults, and I don't think she realized to what extent that it would.
But she never changed. I don't think to me in the book it did. She never made an effort to change.
I think she did because
when she was 81.
I mean, look at Nana. Nana didn't change. To her dying day, Nana was the same.
But Nana didn't feel that there was a problem.
No, but it's just when you're that old, you're set in your ways.
But she.
That's like asking you to change. You're set in your ways.
Am I that bad?
No, but you're set in your ways. You're not gonna change. You say this all the time. Like, ain't no changing. It's already done and over with.
Okay, never mind then.
Never mind. I think she wanted to, but I think her pride and her shame of letting what happened to her daughter and her son, I think it ate at her, and the fact that she never spoke on it either. I think it was shame. I think it was guilt. I think it was pride, and also wanting to forget.
I think it was generational too.
And
like back in the day,
so.
you don't talk about those things.
Yeah, very much.
What happens at home stays at home. You know, whatever those sayings that they always say.
And 1,000% agree.
Okay, next.
How did you feel about Meredith and Nina at the beginning versus the end? Who did you really...
Wait, move your mic down. Maybe the coughing. I have no clue. I'm just trying to help you.
What, you can't hear?
Oh, I can't hear, but... okay, anyways. Sorry. Let's go back.
I said I was sorry for coughing. How did you feel about Meredith and Nina at the beginning versus the end? Who did you relate more to?
How did I feel about Meredith and Nina at the end? Who did I relate
at the beginning and the end?
I relate to Meredith the more.
I did too.
Because she's always the caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who I relate to.
I did too.
Not because her life is just the caretaker part I related to.
Okay. And at the end, how did you feel about their relationship?
Of who? The sisters?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters are always gonna be sisters.
Okay.
Some have different relationships. Some have good relationship. It is what it is.
Okay. Do you think their father Evan enabled Anya's emotional distance, or was he trying to protect everyone? I think it was a mix of both. I think that he
enabled her bad behavior.
It wasn't necessarily bad behavior.
But if you're not encouraging them to get ahead and go do the things that are necessary for the upbringing and raising, a proper raising for your children, so that you don't damage them any more than what you already have, then you're enabling it. Mm-hmm. You're making excuses for that behavior.
But I think in that situation, there's no black or white.
I understand that, but I still blame. I put some blame on him too.
I think in that, like you said, that time, people didn't talk about that. And I think it just wasn't black or white. I do think that he realized at the end...
I don't know.
What?
He just annoyed me a little bit. And out of all the characters in the book, then that's probably the one that annoyed me the most.
Okay. I already forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And then when he got a letter and she hid it, I'm like, I don't know if she could have told her story or not, but just it annoyed me. He annoyed me. He annoyed the shit out of me. Sorry.
Stop, you're gonna make me cough.
Okay.
Okay. Anya is a complex mother. Did you sympathize with her, feel frustrated, or both? And at what point did your perception of her shift?
I did not.
Or if it did.
I did not sympathize with her.
I did.
I didn't sympathize with her. But I did. I liked the shift when she started drinking vodka. To me, that was kind of the shift.
I liked when they did like basically it's like 2 truths, 1 lie kind of thing.
Yeah, and they started drinking
but
the vodka.
Not lie. Yeah. So like, what was it? Something honest, something that they wanted, and what they wished.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like. I actually did feel sympathy for her.
I felt more sympathy for Meredith.
I do too, but I felt sympathy for Anya. I mean, I couldn't imagine having to live in a world without my children.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine having to live in a world where I watched my child die and then have to go on living and then in said life create a whole new identity.
I get it. I get it. I totally understand. I get it.
And like I said, the shame, and I don't even think it's shame, I keep saying that, but it's the guilt of that I lived and they didn't.
I get it.
Okay. Next question. What was your initial impression of the fairy tale Anya tells, and when did you realize it might be more than just a story? In the beginning, who gets mad at your kids putting on a play?
Yeah.
And that, I think when she reacted badly about the Black Knight, with it being Stalin and everything, like, obviously, it's more than what it is.
Did you learn anything new about World War II?
Yeah, I had no idea that Russia went through anything.
What do you mean? Russia was with Germany.
I mean, like, you learn the basics in school, but not, like, to the extent of, like, Leningrad and being frozen and all that shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was all new to me.
Okay.
When you look at history,
like,
or especially in school, what they teach now, it's more of, like...
a surface of it.
Yeah, like, there you go, that's a better term. The surface. But like, when you think about World War II, Holocaust, Germans...
Did they even teach the Holocaust in school? Because I don't remember learning it in school.
I remember, like I said, like, the surface. Bare...
And I don't actually remember learning World War II, but I only went to
I do remember.
I only went to 9th grade, so what do I know?
I remember learning about it. I think I was in 4th grade because I needed you to fill out a permission slip in order for me to watch this movie. Oh, it was also a book. I think it's called The Star of David.
The Devil's Arithmetic.
Or Devil's Arithmetic. It was one of the two. I know Kristen Dunst is in this movie.
Devil's Arithmetic.
It's a Devil's Arithmetic, yeah. So, like, that and reading the book, I remember that stuff. But it doesn't cover the entirety of what went through. Like, people don't understand that gypsies went through this, Jehovah's Witnesses, like a lot of people, not just Jewish people, and that's where I'm talking, like, it's the surface of what was taught. But we read that book in school. And it's a fantastic book.
And all these countries.
Yes.
Because they didn't realize a lot of that either.
What's the other book we read? We Were the Lucky Ones, like, what those people went through too. Like, it's you don't realize, like, you get taught just a little bit.
Do you know that Diary of Anne Frank is on the banned book list?
Yes, I did know that.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think it's right.
I don't think so either, because I think it's just There's a lot of books that are on the banned list, and I don't feel are right, but whatever. What do I know? Right. Okay, next question. No? Yes?
Oh, there it goes. The book shows romantic love, familial love.
Okay.
What?
No, go ahead. Romantic love, familiar love.
and survival love. What stood out the most to you, and how did each of these love reflect in each woman's lifestyle and choices?
I know that was a complex question when I asked that. Okay, so familiar love, I did like the dynamics of the dad and daughters life, and I love Meredith as a mom because she was really on top of her egging with the kids, where she would call the girls and remember their exams and their schedules and stuff to that effect. And so I love that. I love that familiar love. Romantic love, the book is everywhere with it. One's just romantically, sexually involved with one man. The other one's having marital problems. The dad just died, and she kind of lost. It was just everywhere. So it was hard to say romantic love which one of them had it as opposed the best or whatever. I don't know. I can't. What was the other one? What was the other one?
Survival love.
Survival.
I don't think there was much of a survival love.
But I honestly think Anya, the mom, had more of a survival love for the dad, as opposed to a romantic love. He was her safety net. He was the one who saved her. He was the one who...
He was comfort and companion.
Yes. I see it more as, yeah. And maybe in the beginning it was more of a survival.
I can see that.
So, that's my answer.
Romantic love.
Familiar love.
Romantic love, I did love Meredith and
Her
husband's relationship. Like, you go through the motions, and I think they just kind of fell out of the motions. And I like that they found their way back, because some couples, your parents get older, your kids grow up, and they leave you, and you kind of just look at each other like, what the hell are we doing here? Mm-hmm. And the fact that they found their way back together, I did like that. The familial love, the sisters, I talked about that yesterday. Mm-hmm. Feeling the obligation to love each other, but then actually loving each other as it went on. And then survival love, I agree with you with.
It was in the beginning with Evan. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do think she loved him.
I think she grew to love him.
I just don't think she was in love with him.
Yeah, she grew to love him.
Yeah.
It was a big difference. Yeah. I think with her daughters too, I think she loved them, but some parents are like so
obligated.
It's an obligated love. It's so sad, but yeah. Okay.
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Some people just love their kids because
you have to. You're obligated to.
These humans that you grow and you have to love them. But
unfortunately, a relationship. Let me explain this. Let me go back. Obligated love can be with siblings too. Like, I'm obligated because we're siblings. I love you, but that doesn't mean you need to like the person. That does not mean you need to like this person. Yeah. Yeah.
Does this question trigger you?
No, it's just saying people who say
these are your questions.
I know I did ask those questions. No, it's just some people feel that because you are with a certain this person that you're obligated. You're not obligated to love this person because any relationship, it's a two-way street, and you cultivate it. What you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So even with siblings, it's siblings, mates, friends. It's a relationship. It goes both ways.
Well, like I said yesterday, I have that relationship with my brother, my middle brother. So I understand that what you're saying, like that obligatory. Apparently, is very obligatory for you.
For some people.
Okay. How does the novel portray the long-term effects of trauma? Do you think Anya could have healed differently if she had shared her past sooner? You know what? I just want to touch on that. There is a part in the, I don't know if it was in the book or if it was in the synopsis, on the book flap, that it says, how could a daughter truly know herself if she doesn't know her mother's story?
Oh, that's a good saying. I forgot. Okay.
Did you remember that? It was. I think it was on the flap or either in the book. It was one of.
It was in the beginning of the book.
It was in the beginning of the book. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that?
No.
Why?
Because there's kids who are adopted and don't know their mother's story.
Yeah, but they didn't. Oh, well, that's true. Does that apply to like?
Me and you?
Well, I know most of your story. I'm sure there's stuff that I don't know.
Like we don't know Nana's story.
Oh, that's where I was going with it. Do you know Nana's story?
I know most of her story. I don't know all of it. There's a lot of questions that are unanswered, and it's okay. I put in pieces of the puzzle myself. If that makes sense. But and I'm okay with it. I don't need to know.
But do you feel like that applies though, like that you don't know yourself because you didn't know her?
Oh, I know myself. Oh, I know myself. I love me.
I love me some me. Because when you say I turn around, I'm gonna like myself.
I love me. No, I know myself. I know how I am. I know what triggers me. I know what not triggers me. I know when everybody knows it. I'm an open book. So I know me. I don't think, and it's sad to say, I don't think my mom knew. I know she knew herself, but she never admitted her bad stuff. Does that make sense? Like she never embraced.
Absolutely, yeah.
She never embraced any of the bad things, and me, I embraced all my good, my bad.
She didn't admit her faults.
She never admitted her faults. She never
apologized.
No, she never expressed it. And she wasn't a humble person to admit wrong. If that makes sense. So, I mean, in a sense, I love this woman to death, don't get me wrong, but she didn't embrace her negative stuff.
She's already dead.
I still love her. I still love her to pieces, okay? I love her to pieces. So, but, she never admitted her, she never, to me, she just didn't love all the bad stuff about her, too. I think if she would have embraced those bad things, what she considers bad, it wasn't even like whatever it is, but she would have, it would have changed a lot in her. So.
Oh, sorry, let me go back to that question. I was thinking about that last night. That was a question I should have asked.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It came to my head in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Fuck, what was the question?
I have no clue. It was an added question that you asked.
Never mind. The book shows. Oh no, we already did that one. Were you satisfied with everyone's emotional growth by the end? And do you think forgiveness was earned in this story?
I don't know if they all grew. What was the growth? I don't know if they all grew like emotionally or something like that. I don't know if they. To me, it wasn't like growth. To me, it was more like they accepted each other.
That's why I took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it like, oh, I just grew. No, I don't see it like that.
I think they accepted what has happened and moved on.
And answered, it filled the holes that they needed to, like, it answered the questions that they've long had, and that was it.
Well, yeah, because I think the girls needed to understand that it was not them.
Right.
And that if Nina hadn't been so persistent, then I don't think they would have gotten anywhere.
Agreed.
It would have been like, how it was going to happen, where she was going to go into this nursing home and whatever. So it kudos to Nina because she did push it together.
Yeah.
And even in the end, I think she was visiting her mom, right? When she went out to the garden. Yeah, because the mom was like, I think she's upstairs. Already. She's like, she's upstairs. I think she's making love. Good for her.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It was true.
Okay, I found the question. How does the novel portray long-term effects of trauma? Do you think Anya could have healed differently if she had shared her past sooner? Absolutely, I think she would have.
Yeah, I think she was ashamed this is all generational for me. This is how I feel about their generation. They're ashamed of stuff that happened to them when they had no reason to be ashamed. It wasn't something that they had. But that's why I say it was beyond their control. But that's what it is about the generations, because that generation, you didn't talk about it. You just let it be and blah blah and all that other stuff. So yeah, she could have healed if she would have just opened her mouth and talked about it.
Like I said, the words have power, and when you release them,
amen.
Yeah, we're coming to Jesus moment.
No.
Okay. What were you said?
Are we still more questions? How many questions did I give you?
You gave me 13.
Jesus.
how does silence shape this family's dynamic? It didn't shape it in any way, shape, or form.
They didn't.
It caused too many problems.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be communication.
Mm-hmm.
I think in that time, that generation, like my mom keeps saying, it was what happens in this house stays in this house.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you like Kristin? Oh, side note. Do you like Kristin Hannah?
I do.
You do.
I do.
Okay.
I want to read
Homefront.
Okay.
But I have the Four Winds. I want to read it.
That's another one on my.
And I have another book. I forgot what's it called from her.
True Colors.
No. I forgot. I don't know what it is.
The one that you were talking about that you were gonna pick. With the domestic violence. I would.
Great Alone.
Great Alone.
You have it.
No, I don't.
Leash still has it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't take it from her?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. You
I
should
didn't
take
look
it.
at it.
Yeah, because I bought it and I don't know why I gave it to her. Oh, for the tree thing we were doing at one time.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay. You should take it.
I like her writing.
Okay.
I really do. I get invested into the story.
The way she writes.
I do like the way she writes. I know you don't really care for it.
It's not that I don't care for it. Some things it's just I don't know how I feel about it. Does that make sense? I like the surpriseness of it and the stuff that goes around it. Like she always gives you a 1-2 surprise in the end, if that makes sense. Like a 1-2 punch. But I don't know how I feel about. Like she's alright. Does that make sense?
See, like I love Rebecca Yarros.
Yeah.
But I love the Empyrean series, Fourth Wing.
Yeah,
I love the Fourth Wing series.
Not
but I hated The Last Letter. I did not.
Oh, I hated that one too.
I did not like her writing there. I found the girl to be whiny. I didn't like it at all. I think I gave it 1 or 2 stars. I don't even remember.
I don't like it at all. But see, like, there
was no surprise other than the wrong kid died.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it. I hated it. I don't know. Kristin Hannah, I guess. Okay, but let me refer back. The Nightingale is becoming a movie, I think, in 2027. I highly suggest you guys should watch it. Read the book first. It is it is a good book. I'm not gonna say it isn't. It is a very good book. It is another historical fiction. It is very popular on TikTok. It was fantastic for her. I love historical fiction, so to me, it was a good book. That's my opinion. But yeah, I would highly suggest you read it before watching the movie. It is, and what is it? The Dakota Fanning, the Fanning girls are going to be in it.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning.
Yes, they're going to be the sisters in the book. It is a very good book, and I highly suggest that you go see this movie based on that. So I mean, yes, I like her. We don't love her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fair to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already over her. I think this is the third Kristin Hannah that we've picked for book club. I think this is gonna be the last Kristin Hannah. I hope we pick
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see.
Yeah, because we did the women. You did Nightingale. You picked Nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the women,
mm-hmm.
and then now you did this one.
Winter Garden. Mm-hmm. And I've had it on my TBR. That's why I picked it.
Mm-hmm. Because you were gonna go with the Pachenko one.
I know. I love Pachenko, and I love the Island of Sea Women. I think that's probably gonna be my next pick.
Okay.
I think you'll like it. It is still historical fiction.
It doesn't matter if we don't like it. That's the whole point of book club. I don't
know
think you guys are gonna like what we're reading.
Well, yeah. The whole thing about book club is reading books that we're not used to reading. It's getting out of our comfort zone to read, which is great. Yeah. Sorry, am I annoying you?
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm done with questions. Well, I know. I
just finish.
Okay, finish. How many more do we have?
We ain't got nothing to do.
Okay.
What generational patterns do you see and do they get broken? We already talked about it. Silence, not having communication. See, it wasn't even that long.
Okay, wonderful. Next question.
Who frustrated you the most in this book?
Evan.
We already added Evan.
Evan,
see, was
the
it that
dad.
bad?
No, I just think he just got so frustrated. I was so frustrated with him. I'm like, this old man just.
See, Nina got on my nerves sometimes.
She did too. She was a little whiny for me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh goodness.
Nina would get on my nerves if she was my sister in real life. I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Please.
Next.
Okay. 13. Did you cry at the end? I shed a tear. I didn't like boo-boo cry.
I did not
But
cry.
I did love how it all tied together. The only thing I didn't like was that when Anya dies, spoiler alert, Anya does die at the end, but she got to have 10 years with all three of her girls, and like I think she met grandkids that she didn't know she had and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that at the end she saw Sasha. Like there was no mention to Evan. Like he just like
Poor guy.
she did mention him, but like the one that she sees at the end, like as she dies, like going to like the other side was Sasha and her son.
Okay, but
that was the
where was Evan's ashes scattered?
In the Winter Garden.
Oh, so he should have been there too.
That's why I was like, damn, he didn't get no honorable mention. Like I think he did get like a. She said something about him. I forgot already, but it was just like, is that my Sasha with those green? She kept talking about his beautiful green eyes, and I was like, oh damn, homeboy didn't even get a nothing.
Yeah, I didn't like that either much.
But it just shows like who the true love, because when she tells the story, like the night that she fell in love with, Evan knew. He had to have known.
I'm sure. It sucked to be second.
Yeah.
I don't know. He still annoyed me, so whatever. If he got an honorable mention, good for him.
I felt bad. Like it was just like, damn. She went to the little boy and her dad and his daddy. Not a nothing.
Okay, well, yeah. So I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done with this book too. It was like a 14-hour book.
It was not that bad.
It wasn't that bad, no. But
she's being weird again.
She annoyed me.
Who?
Evan and her, really, their relationship did annoy me.
Can you imagine what Nana would have been like if she was still married to this guy? Or to like,
Nope, I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine that. I was in a car one time with Nana, my mom, her Nana, and her first husband. We were going to Payson to go see my sister.
When was this?
It was when Uncle Ray was sick, and he came out here to see Uncle Ray in the hospital. And so,
was this before
my mom was married. Huh?
Was this before he died? Like, were they already divorced?
Yeah, they've been divorced for years.
Oh, that's what I'm asking. Was this like when Uncle Ray was like in the hospital and died?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, okay. He wasn't. He didn't pass away yet. But it was the first time he went into the hospital.
Oh, okay.
He went into the hospital, and then my son was like 2, maybe 1. Say maybe he was 1 year old. Okay, so my mom already. They were divorced for a really long time, obviously, and she already had She has 3 kids with her first husband. So I was on a road trip to go ahead and see their daughter. And so my mom was like, can you come with me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Awkward. Sure. So I was in the car. I thought you went too, but you were little still, so I don't remember. But you were little, but you did go.
Okay.
It was like just awkwardness. And they did talk. They had a better relationship than her and my dad. So they were talking.
They talked?
Yeah, they talked. They talked like nothing. I'm like, okay. I'm just waiting to hear my name.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know.
I thought.
Because
I'm surprised that she even got along with him, because let's talk about my grandfather. She can't stand that mofo.
Mm-mm.
At my wedding, we were taking family photos, and they had to be on opposite ends of each other. They couldn't even be next to each other for a picture.
Yeah, she can't stand him. But she can't. I don't know. They were talking just fine, so it was just weird.
That is weird.
But whatever. Kudos to them. Whatever floats your boat.
That is hilarious.
It was just awkward, but we made it to my sister's, and I was like, okay. And literally, I was just trying to just be called when they were calling me.
Mm-hmm.
Just there for the ride, I guess. It was weird. Anyways, all right.
Are you done now?
I'm done.
Okay.
That was my story for the day. Okay, we'll be back on next week. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure Lee should be back on too. Should be feeling better. Should be feeling better, not great, but should be feeling better, and she'll be on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very well wishes.
Yes.
She's
Get
been
well
going through
soon.
it.
She's been going through it.
She has been going through it.
Yeah, and we miss her too. We haven't really seen her. We miss her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. With that, we'll see you guys later. Like, follow, share. Bye.